Alright, so I'm going to cover a little something I did today. Download free exercise files on bringyourownlaptop.com. So all of these files I kind of wanted, and there's a lot, and they're all zip files. And you can see a lot of good stuff here: Adobe Illustrator, InDesign, Photoshop, Adobe XD, Web Design Essentials, Photoshop CC 2020, and then Adobe Premiere Pro, CC. And they're all free. You don't have to pay for any of this. InDesign, Illustrator, Photoshop CC, and then After Effects, Dreamweaver, Microsoft Excel, and Word, and Design, After Effects. Well, you get the point. Photoshop and Dreamweaver, Premiere Pro, all Adobe suites or suites, however you want to look at it. So all of these normally go to my downloads folder, and then it looks like this. And when I extract all of them, you get a bunch of folders with a ton of files, and most of these are zip. I did extract a few. I'm not seeing them. Yeah, these two up here, and we have a multiple amount of other files. I've got MP4s, I've got PDFs, and when I extract all these, you have pictures and sound and even video, and it just gets to be a mess. In my actual downloads folder, we're looking at like some 1,200 files in there, and that's ridiculous. And to go and sort through even just all of these would be kind of a pain. And so I made this in this PC, local to C, and then downloads, or DL in this case. And I wrote a Python script, which I'm going to look at. It's actually here. And what it does is it pulls all of the different file types and puts them into individualized folders. And so if I was to go into my other downloads folder and then hit the script and have this actual location already typed in, then it would fix it by putting all of these individual files by type. So zip archive, pictures, text, and MP4s. So we'll just go down here and make that smaller. Forgot about that. All right, so we're in Atom. You could also use Sublime Text or any other editor. So we have a Python script, and we'll just go over what some of the text does. Import OS, glob, shuttle. Those import OS lets me change my files around, copy them and such. So this glob lets me separate them, and shuttle helps down here with the moving and whatnot. So make OS directory, try. We're copying our C directory in the downloads folder that we were just in. We are taking each location and adding a new folder to it with a respective title: Excel, PDF, Word, Python, text, GIMP, video, presentation, zip. You could add more, but I kind of got bored. And then there's an except file exist error pass. PDF directory, text directory, Py directory, docs directory, GIMP, audio video directory, and then PDF, text, Python, Word, and then source directory, PowerPoint directory, zip file directory, and then Excel directory. PDF files, text. And then, so the first part of this right here is trying to make the folders. And here it's putting these folders with their respective titles and actually having the source directory. It's naming them. And then it's telling you which files, what kind of files you want in each folder. So PDF, text, Py, doc, docx, all of this ODT. And you can add more. Like if you had text and rich text and all of this other stuff, you can add plus and then your script there, and then just change the formats here. So MOV, WMV, MKV, FLV, and so on and so forth. I really don't have any PowerPoint files. I probably never will. I just don't think it's a useful format. So an ODS over here, and I usually use ODS instead of XLS and X and S. And PDFs. I guess if you had EPUBs or some other format like that, you could also add those, append those to this. And then, so that's where all of the respective files will go into, which folders they'll go into. And you could put any file really in any folder. You could put text and MP3, or you could put text and MOV. And it's just, you're just separating them the way that you want to do it. And so down here, you can actually use this command. You can actually just copy instead of move. But if you do that, it's going to make a copy. So you're going to have double the space taken up for no reason. And in order to separate all these files out here, it would take quite a while manually. Just opening, extracting, and all this nonsense that you would have to do. And even if you didn't extract it, it would still take a while to move all of these files over, especially if you have 1,200 of them, or if you have a cluttered desktop. This command helps stop that. You can change the directory for said command to basically anywhere you want. On your computer, you need to change the text up here and find a directory on your computer that's suitable for you. So C:/ whatever. Or you can use anything. You can use desktop, I guess, if you wanted to. You could use downloads, you could use music, videos, wherever. But it's important to note that this PC, and while this drive, I'm getting an extra drive in like a week. It's on the way. All of these folders, everything that exists on your computer is in one of these folders here, or this drive, or if you have a second drive, but I have to wait a week. So local disk C, and then if it's not somewhere in this area, it's not on your computer. And so when you make a secondary account, a user account, that's also admin, and you delete your main, well, first it kind of refreshes your computer in a roundabout way, but it'll give you a chance to back up all of these folders. And so you can, if you store everything in the first folder, you're going to, assuming you have enough space on your computer or your extra drive, it'll move all of that stuff to a different drive, so you won't lose all your actual data. And then your C drive will go into Windows.old. And all right, so that's that. And I guess we should run the script and watch it kind of do its thing. And click here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll just hit F6 here. So to run the script, we just push F6 and process returns, and then it gives this little python.exe. It shows you where this is located at, where the actual Python program is located at. It tells you the time, and then you can press any key to continue. You don't actually have to. You can just look at how it changed all of those folders. And this folder is pinned with a desk pin. That's why it didn't go away when I was earlier. So zip, and then Word, video, text, Python, presentation, PDF, GIMP. I changed the icon so it doesn't look like a normal folder. And you can see that all of the zip files are here, and all of the Word files, which I didn't have any at that time. The video, there should be two. Yep, there it is. And then we are looking at text files. We didn't have any because I've been moving to other document types. I have way too many text files on my computer, and it's like overwhelming. Presentation, nothing, because we don't have any. And then PDF, we should have a couple. Yeah, we do. These are songs. And Amazing Grace, and then there's a hymn there, and then there is a TOEFL document. And then we have GIMP, which I don't even use. I'll just put PSDs in there. Excel files, there's quite a bit here, and that came from some of the programs that were already extracted. Excel, we have an Excel sheet here, and DW exercise files, which was already here. And then that one's already been extracted. So this one and this one were already extracted. Everything else is just its own folder that came from the script. And I find this largely useful because, especially when you get to hard drives with thousands of folders on them, you can't find all your songs. You can't consolidate all of your text files and your PDFs and whatever else you happen to have, your videos or JPEGs. And NEF files are a huge thing for me. And all I have to do is append it to the image section. I'll probably just stick them with the text or maybe the videos. But that's a short script for actually writing this script. And I'll post this in the description, most likely on Pastebin or something. Or I'll just upload it and leave it in Dropbox and let everyone download it. That way you don't have to type all this stuff out if you want to start writing your own code. And then one important thing is that you need to keep in mind that if you're moving files and it's creating these directories, and these directories already exist, it'll overwrite them. Most likely it will overwrite them. I think that's what it did the last time I did it. And so you can move all of these files, once you get them downloaded, to your 3D objects or any other folder you want. Or you can just keep them here. Just so that you know that you can't overwrite these files, because you're going to lose your information. If you have a 10 gig video and in the video section, and then you rewrite your new folder over that says video, it's going to delete the other one, along with whatever was in it. So you can just rename all these, or you with a batch renamer, or you can just right click new folder and slide all these into a new folder, put it in a different directory, and then just keep doing this and bringing all of your downloads folders or your downloaded items into this folder, and then just use the script. So this is just a short script that I'll probably edit later to add more file types once I come up with them all. Make a big list. And then just add them over here. And then just run a file save as and then run that script. I've got a few more down here. So that's how I created a short script to kind of organize all of these files. All right, thanks for watching.